When it comes to filing lawsuits against insurance companies, Houston-based law firm McClenny Mosley and Associates proudly says it breaks records and the federal court system.
They have a filing system that only allows you to charge $24,999 in filing fees in a day per account. That had never been hit before, so the court wasn't aware of that, and we blew it one morning by 7 a.m.
Oh my God,
By
seriously?
7 a.m.
Just about 1,800 lawsuits in 4 days.
What? Are you guys androids?
William Huey was McClenny Mosley's managing partner in New Orleans. In this video on the law firm's Facebook page, he brags about all the lawsuits he filed against insurance companies right before a 2-year filing deadline for Hurricane Laura claims. But the federal judge handling all those claims in Lake Charles was not amused. U.S. District Judge James Kane told Huey in a court hearing last year to, quote, "Tell your partners in Houston stay the frick out of my court with this kind of trash." Roofing industry YouTuber Dmitry Lipinski interviewed Mosley in December about what he called Kane's smackdown. Mosley stood by his firm's actions, saying they were using new technology to help 15,000 Louisiana clients.
My firm is doing things that have never been done in quantities that have never been done. We are helping more people than have ever been helped by a plaintiff's attorney in the history of storm.
Lipinski thinks MMA was fighting a righteous cause against slow-to-pay insurance companies, but it went too far, too fast.
You know, you deal with the homeowners, you're in the devastated area, you want to help them as fast as possible. Insurance carriers denying the claim, so I understand where they're coming from. But the scale, what they did and how they went after it, like I always say, you cannot fight evil with evil. You have to be the good guy.
Federal and state authorities are less nuanced. They say Huey and McClenny Mosley, also known as MMA, are not the good guys. The state insurance commissioner called MMA's actions fraudulent, and Judge Kane accused MMA and its lawyers of misconduct.
The roof up there next to the vent?
Meanwhile, the storm victims MMA counted as clients, like Slidell's Nicole Smith, are wondering what happened to their insurance money.
And then with MMA dragging their feet, I'm just not sure where I stand with it. I need something done with it.
Federal Magistrate Judge Michael North accused MMA of running 2 separate schemes. One, using a roofing company to knock on doors and sign up hundreds of clients for the law firm, and 2, paying a marketing firm to send out mailers, texts, and online messages to get at least 4,000 other storm victims as clients.
I received a text message.
Matthew Munson and his wife received some of those texts last July.
Who text messaged somebody at 7 o'clock on a Sunday morning about your Hurricane Ida claim damages?
Munson was already on the lookout for MMA when the text started. That's because he happens to be a leading defense attorney for insurance companies, including some of the very insurers being sued by MMA.
People were reporting to insurance companies that we represent that this firm actually did not represent them, or that they said that they did not even hear of or know of this law firm.
So Munson decided to click the links on the texts he and his wife received.
We clicked on the link and it takes you to, again, hurricanedamagelawsuit.com, right? Doesn't identify any law firm on here.
The Munsons clicked more links, which took them to an auto-sign form for MMA. When they refused to sign it, the email started.
An email a day for over 120 days. Saying, here, please sign this contract, coming from the law firm.
Judge North ordered MMA to turn over records, including financial documents showing the law firm had paid an Arizona-based marketing company, Velocity, almost $14 million to sign up clients. Those documents show Velocity charged MMA $3,500 per pre-screened client. Plaintiffs' attorneys like Austin Marks say every attorney knows that's called case running and it's not allowed.
The homeowners who are clients of the McClenny Mosley law firm.
Marks works for Morris Bart. The New Orleans law firm is advertising aggressively to take over MMA's cases. As of this week, it's signed up more than 900 of them.
So how is it different to put these ads up on billboards from your boss standing on a billboard saying, "One call, that's all"?
Our billboards, our commercials make it known who we are, what we're trying to do, and we're not forcing your hand to do anything. They got homeowners unknowingly to sign up with a law firm where they didn't know that they were signing up with a law firm. That's where it crosses the line.
Huey said in court that he was told that paying Velocity to sign up clients was approved by local ethics attorneys Dane Ciolino and Claire Rubion. But court documents show Ciolino and Rubion want to withdraw from representing MMA. Ciolino told us he was instructed by Huey's new lawyers not to talk with the media. Mr. Huey, did you run a scheme to take people's insurance money?
Thank you. No comment, thank you.
As for Velocity, one class action lawsuit alleges the marketing firm was, quote, engaged in the unauthorized practice of law. Velocity responded in court by arguing that sending texts and emails, running a call center, and calling clients on MMA's behalf are, quote, ministerial tasks routinely performed by non-lawyers on behalf of lawyers. In March, James McClenny left MMA to start a new firm in Texas called Charger Law. Mr. Mosley, did MMA run a scheme like the court said? Zach Mosley is still at MMA and still trying to collect legal fees on the cases the firm has filed. Mark said that boggles the mind.
They should not be entitled to a single penny for any of the fraud that they committed.
Personal injury lawyers like Mark's and insurance company defense attorneys like Munson are normally mortal enemies in court. Now they're teaming up to fight MMA.
We have a bad enough reputation as it is, right? And a well-earned bad enough reputation, but this takes it to new lows.
MMA's actions have shaken the legal community. Just yesterday, Morris Bart sued MMA for continuing to try to communicate with clients who've now hired Bart's firm. But it's far more than lawyers who are affected. Tomorrow, we take a look at what happens next for thousands of storm victims who have found themselves suddenly caught up in a legal dispute unlike any other.